He's not a top 10 quarterback. I'm sorry.
Bryce got the taste, Cam got the game. Chris with the flash, Swan bring the flame. Headset to the mic, we never gon' fade. NL, NBA, we running the lane. Talk big plays, big trades, big games. Post up the clips, go viral with claims. Turn your TVs on and keep us in the frame. It's the I Need It gang, you know the name.
Let's know what your Eagles are doing this year.
We rise to the top, never stop, no delay. Spotlight on us every night, every day. I need it, I want it, I crave it. Hot takes the vibes, we made it. On the booth to the door, keep blazing. It's the I Need It sports pod, no faking. Got the moves, Cam got the speed. Chris with the heat, Swan, plant the seed. Live from the stage, we never gon' bleed. NFL or NBA, need a dream team. Saw big dreams, big teams, big leagues. The takes and go viral instantly. I need it taking over for the world to see. Tell the case that the slip, let's take the lead. We rise to the top, never stop, no delay. The spotlight on us every night, every day.
Get him in here, get him in here, get him in here.
Hot takes the vibes, we made it. From the booth to the court, we blazing. It's the I Need It sports pod, no faking.
Yo, what is good, everybody? Your boys from the neighborhood. I Need a Sports Podcast back in action. Bryce, Cam, Chris, Swan, you already know what it is, man. The squad is here, and we're here to recap Week 2 of the NFL. It was a great week for the boys, betting-wise. It was not a great week for me and Cam. Great week for Chris and Swan, man. Y'all's teams took home some dubs. Our teams took home some L's. We in the 0-2 club, Cam.
Man, don't remind me, bro.
Must win week 3, man. Must win week 3. Our shit gonna get real ugly, man. But yeah, man. Honestly, kicked off the week. Cowboys Giants, man. The overtime game, 40-37. Russ throwing for damn near 500. Dak answering and shit. The real MVP, Brandon Aubrey. Then had the Eagles Chiefs at the 3:25 primetime game, and then Texans Monday night. But it was a good weekend of football, man. It was a good weekend of football. I'm swinging to you first, Chris. Your team got the victory, man. How was you feeling after watching that game?
Bro, I told y'all, bro, that was so disappointing. I'm glad we got the dub at the end of the season. It ain't gonna matter. It's just gonna be another tally on the win column. But I don't think you walk away from that win and you feel like you're a good team or you're a playoff contender. Now it could be the opposite of like the case I was trying to make last week with the Lions, right? I was saying like, what if the Lions just butt? What if the Giants actually rebuild and they got a good squad? I don't know, but as of right now, that's not the case. The New York Giants.
Just wait, they might mess around and beat us this week. Is it? Maybe they are good squad, bro.
If they beat y'all this weekend, I would feel way better about it. But no, I'm glad we got the dub. Shout out Brandon Aubrey, man. He got lead in his leg or something, bro.
That's great.
Yeah, my fault.
I was gonna let you make it.
He got
You said a third
his foot
one?
is strong. His foot is strong. But yeah, Trayvon Diggs ass. Hey, Trayvon Diggs is so bad, bro. But yeah, shout out to Kenny Clark. Shout out to what's that boy Solomon. Them boys got behind that line. They made a difference. I seen we got Jadeveon Clowney. I don't think it's gonna be that big of an impact, but I think it's another body on that line. It's gonna make a difference. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, shit,
I'm
anything can hurt
satisfied.
at this point. Yeah, no.
Right, nothing can hurt.
Yeah, and just speaking on Trayvon Diggs, I came across a tweet before we hopped on. I was telling Kim the top 3 corners that led up the most receiving yards this week was Jalen Ramsey at 128, Trayvon Diggs at 108, and then L'Jarius Sneed at 101. 3 of the top corners 3 years ago, and now they cooked just like that. Cooked left and right, man. Sweet. The Swan next, man. Your Eagles took care of business once again. Wasn't pretty, but a win is a win. You win in the Arrowhead, beat my Chiefs, man. How you feeling after that one? What's your frustration level like? Because I know you trying to give, some optimism for the new OC. It's only week 2, but what's your frustration level at right now with this play calling, man?
I was saying, bro, I was saying before the season started, I said he remind me like Brian Johnson. It just works because he has no coach experience. And it's like, I'm trying to be optimistic, but that game, I was yelling at my TV a lot because why you having A.J. Brown run slants like 6 times? Then when you find do a deep pass, it wasn't even the previous pass. You do like a lob to Devontae Smith. Lucky he had to adjust to catch it. That OC, man, I'm not a fan of him right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like we have literally one of the best receiver core and arguably the best running back in the league, and we can't even get them the ball. Like I'm not a fan of him right now. But I will say, defense wise, regardless of us having like secondary issues, their defense, I think they lead the league in second half points only allowing like 6.5, something like that, 6.8 in second half. So their defense is like really, really good, despite like having like secondary issues like our cornerback 2 spot and our strong safety spot. So that surprised me a lot, honestly, seeing that we have 2 holes that we lack in, they still doing their thing. So that safety we got in Booker from Texas, hey, he a stud, I'm not gonna lie. He a dog.
I was gonna say, was he on the field much week 1? Because I don't remember seeing
he wasn't on the field as much week 1, but week 2 we got more snaps.
So shit, he finna take a Dory spot. It looked like the way he was playing.
They're probably gonna put him in the free safety, or they probably put him cornerback too because he can play corner too, and they probably gonna mess around and alternate Cooper around between that and safety. Just trying to figure it out right now, but nah, I ain't gonna lie. Andrew, he like that. I ain't gonna lie, he a dog. He was showing better. And then Jenkins, we got from the Raiders, he played a little good too. So I think they're competing for cornerback too. Once we get that solidified, then they'll be straight. But that defense, they surprised me a lot. Like I said, them 2 holes is like what we really lacked the most, and they really stepped up the big time.
No, for sure. And then as for me, man, the Chiefs, we don't make anything easy now, man. I mean, I expected going into it was gonna be a loss given our wide receiver situation, but then we was right there. And Travis Kelce, you just gotta catch the ball. I'm disappointed in the fan base because it was nothing but excuses and crying on turn. Like, man, y'all acting like bitch ass Bills Mafia and the Ravens fans right now with all these damn excuses. Like, we did not lose because of the tush push. We lost because motherfuckers can't move the ball on offense, can't run the ball for shit. Isaiah Pacheco damn near Stevie Wonder out there behind the offensive line, bro. He can't see no damn holes. Then Travis Kelce dropping the pass that would have put us up for an easy touchdown. Can't happen. Can't happen at all. Defense played better, but I'm still not sold on it because it's like, was the defense really good or is y'all's OC really that ass? Because I saw some of the all-22 clips.
Yeah.
Even when we were sending all-out blitzes, it was like, what are these route concepts? Like, you got everybody running downfield when it should be hot routes when we send in corner blitzes and shit. And I don't know. So we're going to see. Rush just threw for damn near 500. If he throw for damn near 300 versus us, it's like, okay, yeah, no, we got a problem. Because our secondary didn't look good week 1. Week 2 was a lot better. But like I'm saying, now it's kind of like, okay, week 3 going to be a real testament because, like, Rush just did all that. What are you finna do because we got no pass rush either. We don't, bro. We don't.
Wait a minute. Okay, Cam, maybe it is the OC, bro. Maybe I didn't even think about that.
I'm telling you, it's the OC, bro.
Rush threw 500 yards on us. Damn near. And Jalen barely cracked 100.
I'm telling you, it's the OC. So I kept trying to tell you, it's the OC, fool. I'm telling you, it's him. Like because
he had the most time to throw.
No. I got a great point,
bro. He got all the time in the world.
No. So y'all know how Brian Johnson got hired as the quarterback coach for Washington, right? You see how Jaden Daniels struggled this past game against Green Bay. He's like he barely cracked that 100 yards and everything. That's what I'm saying. He's another Brian Johnson. He's doing the same exact thing. Because when we had Kellen Moore, Jalen Hurts had a career year. Even though he didn't have the 2,000 yards passing and everything, but when the games when he mattered most, when he had to throw it, like the Super Bowl, for example, he threw that motherfucker. Excuse my French. But when we had Brian Johnson that year, after we lost Super Bowl, and we went like 1 for 11 in the second half of the season, he was barely throwing the ball. Like he couldn't scheme nobody open. That's when AJ was frustrated. That's when Devontae was frustrated. He couldn't scheme nobody open. He was doing nothing but check down to DeAndre Swift, and DeAndre Swift was getting tackled because he's not exclusive back at all. But I'm saying that OC we have, that's why I wasn't a fan of him signing him. They were like, oh, we're gonna bring him in. I said I'd rather us get someone else. That's why I'm saying if Mike McDaniel and Miami get fired, I need him to be the OC
tomorrow night, bro. Depending on how that game go.
If he gets fired, I'm not gonna lie, I would not mind him being the OC because he not.
Who they play tomorrow?
The Bills.
They play the Bills tomorrow.
Where?
So they in Buffalo.
Mm.
So even though that he gonna get let go and they have not having a really good season, he still get caught in plays. But I feel like his role is more for the OC. So if we can somehow get him to be an OC, I'll be more than fine with that. We need somebody who can actually call plays. He keep calling these checkdowns. He had AJ Brown.
No, should I postpone my point system? Should I postpone my point system? Because it's just not looking good for Jalen. That's all.
You just gotta give him a grading curve.
That's fine.
You know how back in the day we just more so not a hard ass test.
But it's just more so not fair with Jalen because, like I said, like I was saying before the season start, Jalen's the only QB who went to so many coordinators. Not trying to use an excuse. I'm not using that excuse at all. But it's not fair that he had to consistently change his game because he's sorry as coordinators. We only since I've been watching Jalen since we came to Philly, we only had 2 good coordinators, and that was I'm not gonna count Sirianni because Sirianni became a head coach right immediately. But that's when Jalen became a starter. So the only good coordinators we had was Stein and we had Kellen Moore. Them were only 2 solid coordinators we had since Jalen took over the starter. Everybody else was more so like yes men or just kissing ass or whatever. We haven't had like a actual coordinator stood out. That's why when we lost Stein, that's why we went so bad. When we got Kellen Moore, I was happy. But at the same time, I hate that way that how these coaches look so good because no coordinator normally stays like at all. Like the only coordinator who won the whole head coaching job that you could say he got blackballed, but I don't think he got blackballed was Eric Bieniemy, and that's pretty much it. Everybody else was like okay coordinators, they got hired, but even when they become head coaches, like your Brandon Staley's or your Zach Taylor's, they don't do much good as head coaches. They may have like 1 good year, they disappear after that.
We got our guy from Prop.ai in the chat. What's up, man? They say everybody's having a lot of love for the Bears under 26.
That's Bears only, or is that? Yeah, this got to be Bears only, right?
I think so.
Or New York only. That can't be the game.
Yeah, it's probably like a team total.
Yeah. That'd be insane, though.
Right. That's because Caleb Williams' ass is struggling. Oh, my goodness.
Ooh, is it him or is it Ben Johnson?
Opinion. I can't even say it's Ben Johnson. I think it's him. Because he was struggling. So Caleb was struggling in camp. He was struggling in camp. So like Ben Johnson literally benched him. I don't know if you saw Chris, but he had benched him because he couldn't understand the playbook and everything.
He just hold on to the ball too damn long. Like it's not college no more. You can't hold the ball for more than 3 seconds in the NFL really, unless you're Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, or Patrick Mahomes. That's really Jane Daniels
or Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts, yeah.
Because the O-line, bro. No. And he run.
But it takes an extreme talent to do that in the NFL because these DNs running 4.5 now. Like they're not just slow and big like they used to be.
6'6".
Yeah.
350.
And then he don't know how to throw the ball away. And so he just, it's going to be a long season, but it was definitely some added emphasis on that game though for Detroit for sure versus Ben Johnson. They didn't have to score 52, but they definitely made a point to like, oh, you left us. You think the offense trash? We gonna score the most points versus you.
It was the celebration. Brown. They did the little fake trip celebration.
Well, it was St. Brown. So St. Brown did like an interview saying like, yeah, I can't wait for Ben Johnson. He's talking all that because it was him and Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs.
I seen the interview.
Yeah, and so St. Brown was like, I'm finna go off. And St. Brown did go off. He had like 3 TDs.
3 touchdowns. Yeah.
You didn't see the celebration he did in the end zone?
I saw it.
The only thing
they literally lined up like and they hiked the ball. It was like 7 or 8 of them. They hiked the ball. They did the trick play they did last year when Jared Goff acted like he was tripping.
Yeah.
And then he got up and ran and he threw the ball. They did that whole thing.
They did that over there.
In the end zone.
That was really trolling Ben Johnson the whole time. That's why that posing.
You know how crazy that is
like,
to be like, hey, everybody, come on. All 8, 9, 10 of y'all, come over. Okay. Play, back up, trip, run, throw the ball. Like, that's a fine, bro. It
was a opposing interview, and it was saying like, how can you stop, like, I guess with like Uncle Dan, stuff like that. And Ben Johnson like, I mean, what can you want me to do? Like, that's what he gonna go.
Yeah,
for
I seen that when they was asking him like, if
he was
high. But he was like, I mean, that's what he was in line. That's what they do in Detroit. They don't kick no field goals over there.
That's
they
what I said.
for
like,
everything.
That cost him this NFC Championship a couple years back.
Yeah,
doing that stupid thing.
Yeah, no, for sure, no doubt. But rounding out the last team for the squad, Cam, what happened to your Texans, man?
Bucks plus 2.5.
Bro. Trying to tell you,
Fuck
bro.
Yo, bro. I was
you, nigga.
Hey, Chris,
Fuck
we did say it. We
Fuck
did.
both of you.
Try
Fuck
to
both
you.
of you. How about that?
I did say
bro,
it. I said Bucks plus 2.5.
Loser, nigga. 0-2. You can't be me.
I put in the Discord too. I said Bucks plus 2.5, but everybody called me crazy.
Shit just frustrating, bro.
Yeah, this is literally what we talked about too.
It's like I don't know, if, like y'all don't even like have like y'all do have a college team, but it's so crazy because like my college team and my NFL team are literally the exact same.
The exact same.
Elite defense.
Quarterback that's supposed to be elite, but
yes, bro. Just subpar quarterback play with bad play calling. Shit's just ass, bro. I texted you. I was like, bro, this defense does not deserve this offense at all. I mean, 2 games in a row we playing against 2 of the top like NFC offenses or whatever, and we're keeping them to 14 points the whole game. Yeah. And just giving our offense chances after chances and just coming up with stupid shit, man. Like it's just frustrating. And it's not just the O-line. It's not just the OC. It's not just CJ. It's everybody. It's the whole offense. It's the whole scheme. It's the whole operation of of the offense. Like it's terrible. It looks sloppy. Like it doesn't even look like an NFL team almost. Like that's how bad it is. I mean, it's just like it's so crazy to me. Like for CJ, start off with CJ. Like I just want him to be like, just be more aggressive, bro. Like when you got like a team, when you got like a defense that's that's that good, it's okay to like make mistakes and like sometimes like he be hesitant to like throw the ball or like he be hesitant to like
let it rip.
Yeah, let it rip. Like bro, like be a gunslinger. Like go out there and throw that bitch like Aaron Rodgers. Throw that bitch like Brett Favre. Like just trust your skills, trust your abilities. Throw that shit, bro. Like if you got one-on-one coverage outside, Nico and somebody else, shit, throw that bitch to him, bro. It's either gonna be, a DPI, it's gonna be a hold, or he gonna make a crazy ass catch. You have to rip that bitch, bro. Like you have to trust yourself. You have to, trust him. So yeah, got that. Then offensive coordinator, we thought it was about to be another, thought it's gonna be a step up from Bobby Slowick from last year, but Nick Haley has looked really worse than what Bobby Slowick has been doing, play calling wise. Play calling just hasn't been good. The receivers, I don't know if we missing Christian Kirk or whatever, but receivers can't really get open. Like if you look at the all 22 plays, whatever, like our receivers are just not they just not getting open. Like they just cannot separate. So that's going on with basic with routes out there. That's going on. And O-line, not the whole O-line. It's like really like 2 bad pieces on O-line. That's Lakin Tomlinson and somebody else who's kind of like been playing kind of mid. And then Dare, the running back, he can't pick up simple blocks or whatever. It's just, I don't know. It's just bad, man. Another thing, bro, like, we spent draft capital on 2 young rookies and we're not even giving them the fucking ball, bro. talented young guys. And you see what happened when we do get the ball. Jaden Higgins ripped off like a 20-yard drag route or whatever. Like, you got to give him the ball. You see Jalen Noel. He almost took a punt return to the crib. Like, he's an explosive player. Both of them are explosive players. You got to feed those guys, man. You got to feed the young guys. Even Woody Marks, the running back from USC, he came in and gave you good good time. And he picked, he's picking up blocks better than Dyer has, and Dyer play. He's like a third down back. Might as well start putting Woody Marks as the third down back. So it's a lot of bad vibes on offense. And week 3 we got the Jags. It's in Jacksonville. We usually beat the Jags in Jacksonville. If we don't beat them this year, bro, I don't know. Man. Not looking.
If that defense can't beat Trevor, I know it takes the offense, but I feel like y'all defense so good, damn near they can possibly beat Trevor Lawrence at themselves. So I think you got one of your guys from the Discord.
Yes, sir.
Swan John picks if y'all ain't know. Shout out for the subscription, John, too, man. Thanks for showing love to chat. I just seen the notification pop up on my phone. But
and one more thing, bro. Lord Jesus. D'Amico, if you watching, please get Henry Toto the fuck out the game. Please get that nigga out the game. Bro, when I tell y'all from where I was sitting, like everybody thought Baker got sacked. Like everybody, we was celebrating. And the next thing we see, dog, I swear to God, next thing we see Baker go like just run to the left side. We said, what the fuck? Everybody was like, what the hell happened?
22-yard rip.
We all was like, what the fuck happened? And so I'm going to my phone trying to see what the fuck happened. I see Henry Toto getting fucking juked by Baker, man. How you get juked by an
he didn't even get juked. He just literally ran past like, bro, how do you whip on that? He honestly, bro.
Man, my homeboy was at the game too. He was saying the same exact thing you said, bro. Him and his dad.
We all thought he got sacked.
He didn't even have to do anything. He could have just ran right there and just stood there and just because the pocket was already collapsed. This man had one angle to go to, and he went around and just let Baker just slip right through. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? That was the game. As soon as Baker ripped that off, I was like,
they
win this game.
It's done. We about to lose. And then I think he hit Bucky out to the flat.
Yeah, he broke like 3 tackles.
Bro. I'm like,
Bucky. That's what I'm saying. I wish I should have took him like that game because first game obviously he didn't do anything, but now this game he want to.
Shit, even Rashad White was cooking too. Like,
hey, they wrong for that. That touchdown supposed to go Bucky Irvin. They wrong for that.
Yeah, we can't stop. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, we can't stop the run this year. I think we play the Ravens this year.
Just wait. When you play us, you'll be able to stop the run because we don't got nobody around.
Well, all I know is when we play the Ravens this year, I'm betting on whatever Derrick Henry probably yeah, it's happening again.
We back on that. We back on that.
Yep, it's happening again this year. I can't wait for that game. It's definitely happening again.
He said, "I might see my team lose.
I'm leaving here with something."
I'm leaving with something. He might go 300 this
game, man. I gotta figure out what. Let's see. I'm pulling up the Ravens schedule right now. I want to see what. That's That's in the first week of October. October 5th.
He's gonna be rested.
He'll
be hungry. He gonna telling you.
Bro, why are you talking like this, bro?
He finna eat. He finna eat, man.
He's going for 250. 250 plus.
You look at this game, they winning by 30.
I'm dead. Yeah, no. At the end of the second quarter, Savali went off for like 12 straight. They ain't looked back since.
Because this Thomas is going off in that. She ain't played the whole 4 quarter because it's a blowout.
Yeah, they finna put belt to ass when they get back to Phoenix too.
You think so?
I think so. Breonna Stewart hurt too. Like New York been banged up all year, but Breonna Stewart don't even look like she should be out there right now.
New York still went on the road too.
They did, but
they really need to elongate.
Phoenix looking really nice.
3 games ain't enough, bro.
Wait, 3 out of 5, bro.
Yeah. Ain't gonna lie. First round 3 games. I think there should be more games too.
That's what I was telling Cam before y'all hopped on. I was like. He was like, wasn't Vegas on like a crazy win streak? I was like, yeah, they won like 17 in the season, but they just blew it yesterday. So now they go back to Vegas and shit. If they lose, they done. It's like,
You
what
know
you
how
mean?
crazy that is, bro? Like you dedicate a whole half a year to like trying to win a chip, but you
Only
can
play 3
be
games at
out
first.
of it in just 2 games. Like that's
Yeah.
kind of
Anybody
right.
can win 2 games. What the fuck? Like
you feel me?
anybody can-
Yeah,
Like
she
the
did
next
5
game is
games.
an elimination game immediately. Like that's tough, bro.
I feel like eventually they're gonna increase that though, as like more like the WNBA
for sure.
prospects
More
come to the league,
teams.
like Juju and everybody else. They're gonna increase that. There's gonna be too much
Got
talent
you,
to be
bro.
going on that fast.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it takes out the excitement of it.
Yeah.
No, definitely. So,
And
hey,
the
man.
finals don't even got to be 3 out of 5 or 4 out of 7. They can keep everything 3 out of 5. If they just gotta keep shit low, that's fine.
Yeah.
Just give me the first round 3 out of 5, bro. Like,
Yeah.
And then from a travel standpoint, it's kind of dumb too, because it's like one game travel to them, one game.
right?
Like,
Ain't y'all trying to save money?
and it really sucks for them because Phoenix and New York are all the way on the opposite
Well,
side. Of the
side,
country.
yeah, you got
Because
your
they don't got
Mount.
that East West. It's
Yeah.
just top 8 in the whole league.
So, hey, man, it is what it is. But
Hey,
I
this
will
is-
say, man,
Ooh.
granted, what happened?
Oh, they said Xavier Worthy might come back Sunday.
Oh yeah, if we can get him back, I really don't want him back yet because I'm still a little iffy with a whole dislocated shoulder.
Yeah,
coming
they say he's
back
gonna wear the
this time.
harness if he
But
plays.
if we get Royals in the game, that was supposed to be our third wide receiver, and then we get my guy EGE back. You know, we up, man. We up. EGE. Everybody gotta eat. But I will say everybody gotta eat, and the boys ate this week, man. So I know Cam, it obviously wasn't the results we wanted for our team, but we ate. Swan, you swept the board. Chris, you was damn near ready about to sweep until the Cowboys decided they just wanted to stop playing defense once again, man. But we promise y'all, after a terrible week 1 coming out the gate, we was gonna get back right for y'all, man. If y'all ain't follow us on Twitter, these plays was posted. I think Friday morning or something like that. Full of winners, 9-3. Got some money line go bets that hit, some extra money line go bet. Like you'll see, but man, round of applause for the boys, man. Because that week 1, it was like, damn.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, it was
We
bad. I was like, did we lose the juice or like?
Did we lose the juice? What's going on, man?
First week jitters.
On?
First week jitters,
man. But we had to get it in. Shit. My first bet, it was like, damn. I was like, I'm really finna be in the hole for real because Dallas don't blow this, please. Because I had the teaser with them and the Rams, and the Rams pulled away at the end of the second half, and I was like, okay. Even though Dallas BSing in this first half, no way they lose to the Giants. And the third quarter went by, and Giants still was like, okay, come on, Dallas. And then we all scored with like a minute left. I was like, okay, just get one stop. Just one stop. And then y'all let Malik still get behind the defense in a cover 8. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Shout out to Brandon Aubrey, man. Shout out to Brandon Aubrey, man. He did his thing. And it's so crazy. You know the type of confidence you had to have in your kicker to be like, okay, we at midfield, got one timeout left. We're not even gonna throw it. Hey, just have back draw. Just get a couple yards. We'll take the 64-yard field goal. We that confident in our guy.
I knew he was gonna make it when he put his hands in his chest pad like this. He just leaned back a little bit. I was like, oh, he not even like walking out his steps. He just finna kick this mug.
Yeah, he was ready, man. Hey, shit. I'm mad because I should have been taking Patrick Mahomes rushing yards. Shit,
We were talking about that in my Discord. We were saying we were talking about the game yesterday. Not yesterday, Monday. We were talking about Justin Herbert and Baker yards free. Extremely free.
Yeah. Cuban passing really ain't been all that impressive across the league.
I know
I've been shitting on Jalen Hurts, but I mean everybody really has
pretty much every QB that didn't play in the preseason is like playing bad right now. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Almost every QB.
Tomorrow, I mean, I think the Bills, they started off as 12.5. I just seen it was 11.5. It feels like a setup, but at the same time, it's like the vibes are not good in Miami. Like,
damn.
Yeah.
So I seen a report that I think Buffalo is like 0 for 11 and like favorite for spreads, and I think the primetime games is like I think somebody's like 21-0. So like either way, somebody got to win.
Yeah,
something like that.
I just think they've lost. Yeah, that's exactly. It feels like a track game, so I'm staying away from it. But if I was leaning anywhere, because Josh Allen ain't do nothing for real last week, you know they finna be merching for his TDs all game long to get his stats back up. So he probably gonna throw for 2, probably run for another 2 or something like that. But yeah, I don't know what's going on in Miami. Like
They
between
need to
Mike
get that mic
McDaniels,
away from Tua.
Mike McDaniels and Tua's post game pressers.
Stop interviewing him, bro.
Stop interviewing him, bro. Tua, stop answering questions, please. Y'all see the one he said about Josh yesterday, or was that earlier today?
Bro, yes.
We're talking about, I mean,
oh yeah,
I can't do anything he can do.
What the fuck?
Like, you're not wrong, but you don't gotta say that,
bro.
You don't gotta say, because now it opens the press up. Because if the press just asks like Tyreek Hill that, like, hey Tyreek, do you think Tua is half the quarterback Josh Allen? You'd be like, oh, the press being messy as hell. But since Tua said it out his mouth, now the press can be like, did you hear your quarterback's comments about saying he's not half as good as Josh Allen? How do you feel about that? And what are you supposed to say to that? What are you supposed to say? He's supposed to lie?
Josh Allen is a great quarterback, reigning MVP. I mean, he's a good guy overall.
Yeah, so
that's how you answer it right there.
That's how you answer it right there, man. But Kim, you had Jamar Chase over 85.5, and Joe Burrow, Jake Browning, don't matter. 165 on Jacksonville's head, man. So that was cash.
Yes, sir.
And then Swan, your first pick, man. God damn it. Eagles ML, cash, and then Seattle pick. I wasn't watching this game, but what even game. I saw that what happened. Y'all seen I seen it after the fact, of course.
Bro,
but what happened?
Jalen Ramsey was getting cooked. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I saw that Caleb Johnson.
I still don't really know about these new kickoff rules, but what did he do?
So he didn't. The ball didn't go to to the back of the end zone,
it bounced in the zone, and then it went out. That's terrible.
Wait, what are you talking about?
They new kickoff rules.
So, and the reason over cash for real is because on the kickoff,
oh, because that dummy touched the ball, right?
He did touch it, and then they just recovered in the end zone for a touchdown.
Oh, it landed in the landing zone. He thought it could just go to the back like a touchback or something.
Yeah.
He forgot about the new rule.
It was a live ball.
That's so tough.
That's tough.
Yeah, ain't nobody watching that game, bro.
You live and you learn. Shit, that's on everybody's film this week. Hey, kick returners, listen up.
Special team coach, they actually got something to talk about.
Hell yeah. But then my second one, man, I told y'all, Ravens -10.5. Y'all could take that to the bank. They was gonna whoop up Cleveland. Man, at this point, Dylan Gabriel, Shador, I don't know who, but you can't keep throwing Joe Flacco out there, man. Like, y'all gonna be ass regardless. The only thing that pissed me off was I think Myles Garrett had some comment after the game, like he frustrated and tired of it. Man, shut up. Shut up. You literally chose this. You picked the money. I'm not mad at you.
Yeah,
what was it, 60 mil or something like that a year or some shit like that?
I'm crazy.
Or not 60 mil, but like 60 guaranteed, 60 M's guaranteed, 200. He took the money. That's fine. But you knew you wasn't finna be competitive with the Cleveland Browns, bro. You knew that. You knew that. So don't even complain about that at all, man. But what about your second pick that catch, Kim?
Yeah, Jahmyr Gibbs, over 96.5 rushing and receiving yards. That was bounce back game for him, because week 1, that offense did not look good at all. So I was like, yeah, he got to bounce back this week 2 game versus the Bears, and he did exactly that. That's a fair ball. He did exactly that. So he went crazy. Gibbs went crazy. So
yeah, and then Swan. I mean, it wasn't much, but AJB was still able to cash. So
yeah. So this one, I was going off the fact that I was like looking at history with this one. So AJ normally against the Chiefs, even when his Tennessee days, he always go over his receptions. So I went with that stat, and then I felt like seeing his interview and everything from the week 1, I was like, okay, they're gonna throw the ball 2 more, which they did. It's just like I was saying earlier when we first started, that OC kept having run the same plays. Luckily, I think once he caught that one-handed catch, I think that was like his 3rd or 4th reception. So he was already there in the first half. But it didn't produce obviously the yardage, but he got the reception. So that AJ Brown 4.5 receptions, that was really free, honestly. I think I didn't see a lot of people talk about that prop. I don't think anybody did, honestly. So that was a very free prop. That was like good research right there.
I was saying it from the beginning of the week. I was like, I know
Yeah.
they ain't throwing the ball, but I'm telling you, AJ Brown will catch on our corners. It happen every time. Big receivers are Achilles heel for a Spags defense. I don't know why. All our corners be 5'10". So all you gotta do is just throw a jump ball and they go get it. But and then Chris, your first and only miss for the official plays, man. Your Cowboys -5, man. What happened?
We suck. Yeah, we not good, bro. Nah, that's crazy though, bro. I mean, we talked
Because
about
I took that one. So I
already.
took -5.5.
You took a -5.5, yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I did not think it was gonna be that way.
You was right though, and we'll get to in my later pick. But I took your advice. I wish I would have went and bet it. But you said last week we could score 40. Now I didn't think it was gonna go that way.
I didn't think they was gonna score 42.
But I took the I was able to grab the team over at 24.5, and that was easy.
Oh
so.
hell yeah.
So,
Yeah, I didn't think they was gonna score 40 as well. That's insane. I'd like to see. I mean, I know it's your Chiefs. I'd like to see if they could do it again, because it'll show like if we have some stuff we need to work on for real, or if Malik Neighbors has arrived. I don't know, but obviously Trayvon Diggs is ass, and we know that. I'm trying to figure out why Eberflus kept lining him up over there on that top side of the field. I don't know why he kept doing that. And then when he didn't line him up, it was Elam. I don't know why you put our two worst coverage DBs.
I did not realize y'all had Kyer Elam while Bland is out still. You ask Bills fans, that's like Osama bin Laden over there for Buffalo.
He was getting cooked. At least Trayvon was getting cooked, but like he was giving him space though. Like, so he was trying to give himself time to recover on it, because he's trying to ball hockey. But Elam giving him like 6-7 yards off the line. Like Malik is cooking. Like he gonna go right past you.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
And I'm interested too now for this week. I want to see McDuffie versus Neighbors. That'll be an interesting matchup. So we're gonna see. But then my third pick, the Texans sold the sweep, man. I was like, when it was 14-13 and they were driving, I was like, my luck, Texas gonna kick a field goal, time expires, and win this one. But then Chubb scored and shit. I low-key think the Bucs might have let him do that just to purposely get the ball back into Baker's hands and let him go win it. But once he scored, I was like, okay, the defense been playing great all game. Just one stop. And then Henry Toto, dumbass, blew it. And there went my -2.5, man. Would have had a sweep. I had a little personal parlay that was real nice. I had the Cowboys, Ravens, Rams, and Texas all on it. God damn it. Sold my shit, bro. Sold it all the way, man. But hey, it is what it is. Your third and final pick, Kev. I know that one was tough too.
Bro, what, bro? I also had his. Well, I had the 247.5 passing yards also. So I think he finished with like 242, 243. Bro, yeah. It's so crazy because like that shit should have been easy, bro. Because first quarter he was bullshit. Yeah, no. First quarter he was bullshit.
Oh, first quarter he turned it on.
Yeah, and then second quarter that's when he turned it on. Like second and third quarter, that's when he like really turned it on. But no, that first quarter he started off like terrible. Like, well, really that like I think that was like that first, maybe the first couple of possessions.
Yeah, no, the first couple of possessions it was just a ass fest for both teams and shit. For the Raiders, it continued all night. Geno Smith, my God. That was one of the worst quarterback games ever. He really the reason you didn't cash, because if he could have just made it a game, bro, and forced the Chargers to have to throw the ball,
they would have kept on. Like, they definitely would have kept on. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Herbert started off slow, picked it up a little bit. I thought it was going to hit, but then I saw like how fourth quarter was kind of going. Like, okay, this is gonna be, it's gonna be a sweat, and it didn't, just didn't hit. So yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, and then Lamar Jackson, I think he threw 4 this week, so that was easy from Schwam, and that completed his sweep. And then Chris, CD Lamb that's a money machine. That gonna throw to him for sure. So
and he almost ain't get it though.
Yeah,
I think it was like going into the fourth, he only had like 3 receptions or something like that, and he ended up getting like 4 or 5 in a row.
That one where he threw it in that double coverage and CD just went up a guy. I was like, Dak, you really wild for that throw, but I like the confidence, man. So,
I think CD had like 1 drop this game that I was kind of like, come on, bro, you can't do this.
Yeah.
But after that fourth quarter started, he was getting the ball. Dak was looking for him. He was throwing the ball. I don't know. And we talked about it in the messages as well. Like, I'm blaming Scotty Heimer, whatever, Shitty Heimer. I'm blaming him for all that shit. Because, like, I genuinely think if it's up to Dak, he going to throw the ball to CD every single time. If he or Ferguson, because I think he really likes throwing to Ferguson, especially up the middle of the field. I genuinely think that's like Schottenheimer is like making that man throw checkdowns and shit.
I wouldn't be mad. I just picked up Ferguson in my guillotine league from the loser this week. I need him to eat for sure. But moving on to the money line go, man. We told y'all we
made money, boy.
We was gonna get y'all back right, man. We was gonna get y'all back right. So you seen Cam was on the Jamar Chase play. I was also on the Jamar Chase play for even more. I was like, now obviously I didn't see the game going the way it did. Burrow went out with injury, unfortunately. But Jamar Chase kills Jacksonville every time they play. They got nobody to cover him. And I was like, even if they want to throw Travis Hunter out there, Travis Hunter ain't stopping shit for Jamar Chase, man. He's on another level. So threw 2 units on that, easy. And that got us started off right with the 12 o'clock slot. So it was literally the Cowboys and Jamar Chase are like, if they can just get me off on a good start, like we're gonna be straight. We're gonna have a great week, man. So shout out to that boy Jamar. And then this week he got the matchup with Jay Jettas. They said both playing with backup quarterbacks, this gonna solve or say who the best wide receiver in the league, bro. So might have to pair them both together. I don't know. Maybe. Stay tuned. So, but Cam, what was your first pick for the money line?
Yes, sir. My first pick was Rams minus 5.5. That hit or whatever. They played the Titans. It was actually, I think it pretty much was like a close game, like the whole time until like the fourth quarter. I think the Rams kind of took over or whatever and covered it. But man, that Rams look good, man. They look real good over there in the NFC. So
they did. And then Swan, Chris, y'all go ahead and talk about it, man. If you follow, my pick, we lost. But if you was on the money line, go. I posted their pick. They faded. They got man.
Well, like I told my whole Discord, bro, you can't count Baker out. So it's like I can't bet against Baker, man. As a Philly fan, seeing what Baker does to me for like the last 2-3 years, I can't bet against him. So this fourth quarter Baker, like he's like, I think he leads, or I think he's like in top 5 in like game winning drives. So it's like I use that as a fact. And then seeing like how the Texans played week 1, like the offense struggling with the Buccaneers having like too much power in the offense with Ibaka and everybody else, I couldn't go against it. So I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't brave enough to take the money line. I get it to Chris, but I was like, if they do lose, at least they'll lose by 1. But they end up winning by 1. So that's the crazy part.
Chris a hoe. Fuck you, Chris.
No.
Chris lose, begging us to lose, bro.
I really wasn't. But it's kind of the same. Like, it's crazy because it's really the same premise as Cam. Like, I don't feel like there was any stats that was gonna be like Baker's gonna win this game. In my head, it was like y'all took a tough loss last week, and CJ still don't look the best. D'Amico's still a little boneheaded. First game at home, Baker is not no hoe. Like, I've had him as my QB in fantasy for 2 years straight now. I know what the dude can do. I really thought he was, and I was okay with losing this bet. And I didn't even watch this game. I was watching it on the real app. Like, I'm not doing those, like, no, what you call it, like plug or whatever for the real app. But if you watch a game on a real app, that shit it's actually pretty cool to watch a game on a real app. Like, not TV on or nothing, just watching the live feed in the comments.
Yeah, no, I've been doing that lately, bro. Like,
yeah, that shit dope. That shit dope. But anyway,
tap into that.
Hey, John Antonelli, if you watching this right now, give us the real app badge, bro. Come on, we over here sponsoring you and shit.
Yeah, come on, bro. I'm posting like, bro. Let us get the badge.
But I was watching that whole on the real app, and literally, I guess y'all got the ball back with like 56 seconds left.
What's funny, nigga? Fuck your
I literally had said in my house, like, oh, they scored too quick. They scored too quick. And Baker really did it, bro. But that's what he be doing. Baker either gonna win you a game or he gonna lose you a game, bro. There's no in between. So,
Hey, yeah, it was definitely tough, man. I was trying to roll with your guys, Kev.
It's for both of
So
them.
I was trying to support
for
man.
you. This for Swan and Chris.
Oh, my pick 2, man. I'm still mad because my guy dropped the easy touchdown pass that turned into that game-changing interception. But Travis Kelce over 44. I know I said I was banning myself, but y'all know week 1 it was 47.5, and he got 47. And then this line came out, it was 44.5. I was like, bro, we literally don't have anybody else to throw the ball to. If Travis Kelce doesn't hit this line, that means Patrick Mahomes had his absolute worst game ever. And I didn't think that was going to happen, so I had to throw 1.5 on Travis Kelce over 44.5. Easy cash. Just wish he would have caught the one that mattered the most, but it is what it is, man. So swept on the official money line go plays, man.
Sir, I took Buffalo and Jets over 46.5. Honestly, bro, Buffalo did their job. They scored 30. Jets, you got to score more than 10 points, man. That was just pitiful. And then I saw what Fields got hurt also, so that kind of derailed that prop also. But still, bro, y'all just put up how many points against still like what?
Well, that's what I'm about to say. Is Pittsburgh defense that bad this year or something?
It must be because that's now the Jets, and now it's now
Sam Darnold and Justin Fields tearing your
so
defense up.
That's not good.
That's not good at all. And Swan, you had the final money line play for us.
And this one, bro, it's Sean McVay's fault. Honestly, this was a very good read because I watched the game. He wouldn't give him the ball. He gave it to Blake Corum out of all people, bro. Like, there's no shade to Blake Corum. Yeah, Sean McVay was. I think Sean McVay had a parlay on him because ain't no.
Oh, he did for sure. He had Blake Corum and Devontae parlay anytime touchdown. Bro. They was forcing the fuck out the ball.
He forcing to Blake Corum. Yeah, that made me mad. I ain't gonna lie, through my phone I saw that because I'm like, ain't no way that this man cannot catch his line and he's at the goal line and he's not getting the ball.
I think they be knowing.
Yeah, Sean McVay knew. He knew his line.
To, bro.
No, I think all of them. I think all the coaches.
In the first half,
knowing,
I think it was the second quarter, maybe, but it was one possession on the goal line. They had 3 plays from within the 4-yard line, and they did not run the ball one time. They threw 3 fades to Devontae and didn't get hit on one of them. I was like, okay, Sean, what are you doing? Like, are y'all just purposely like, we got to get Devontae a touchdown today for whatever reason? Because this don't make any sense. So then, they definitely be knowing, bro.
And then when they go back to the goal line again at the 3-yard line, they give it to Blake Corum. So I'm like, okay, you know what? At this point, it's like y'all knew his line. Y'all knew his parlay. Ain't no way he couldn't catch that. I think he barely missed it too. That's the thing. He barely missed it.
Yeah. So, but again, positive money for the money line go official. So we was off to a good start, and because we did so great on these 2, we kind of sold on the extra ones, but we did so good it still didn't matter. But you know how close we was to really like hitting some lotto shit for real though, dog. Y'all seen last week we came on. What?
bro, this
was bad, bro.
This is still a problem, bro.
Yeah, got greedy, bro.
That took away all the money line go.
Yeah, we got issues, bro.
Bro, we was this close though, bro.
Well, look,
bro, you see, we came on here last week and we did the little thing for Thursday night game with the propspot.ai. Bro, I even bought Jaden McDaniel shit down to 210 passing yards. This man threw for 200 and played like ass all game. All he needed was one more pass to Terry McLaurin, his number 1 wide receiver. I thought,
bro, he has not been touching.
Who finished with 48 yards, bro?
48
yards.
Yeah, bro.
And then the Ravens, all this hit. Derrick Henry. They didn't want to run the ball in the red zone.
Hey, that I saw red. I ain't gonna lie. He was the only person I needed left on my slip. I saw red. I immediately saw red.
Usually Derrick Henry is shooing for a touchdown every week. So,
bro, he threw a touchdown to somebody named something Jackson. I said, bro, like, what? I'm
he
looking
was
at the
throwing
red.
it to everybody, bro.
I said, what are we doing?
I think he finished with 12 carries for 22 yards. So
man,
shit.
we at the 3-yard line, and this man Harbaugh threw a fade to D Hop. I said, you know what? I give up. I quit.
But you know what that mean, right, Chris? I'm running it back this week. Heard the
Man only had 9. Bro, he only had like 6 points on my fantasy team, fool. No, he had 2 points, I think. 2-3 points.
Yeah. But then, like I said, I did tell your advice from last week with the Dallas team total over. That was easy cash. And then because, you know, we was kind of selling on the bets, I went and threw 2 extra ones on Monday night. Divisional game, AFC West, Pete Carroll versus Harbaugh. I knew that was going to be a gritty-ass defensive battle game. First half under cash by literally half a point because all of a sudden Quentin Johnson is Randy Moss now and can actually catch.
Bro.
Justin Herbert threw deep with like 50 seconds left for a touchdown. And then Ashton Genty, like, I honestly don't know why the Raiders didn't run the ball with him more. They was really putting the game in Geno's hands. I'm like, well, these are the results you're going to get. But Ashton Genty was running good when he did get the ball. Problem is when they pass the ball, all these rookie running backs, they suck at pass blocking. That's why they can't be on the field that much right now. It was, I don't know if y'all seen the clip where Genty was basically just standing there for like 5 seconds while Geno was running for his life and got killed. Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. But yeah, we sold on the extras. We got a little greedy. But we got the mojo back. That's all that matters. And at the end of the day, 7 units this week, man. Positive record, 20-13. But with all 4 of us combined, man, you know how hard that is, y'all. Y'all know how good we is. Four separate guys making all these damn picks, man. Come on, bro. Y'all know what we do here, man. We back, man. So I hope you tell along. Your girl should be celebrating right now. Tell her the steak dinner is on the way. Week 3, we got lobster dinners on deck for week 3, man. So. Yeah, bro.
You know,
I got to pay that electricity bill.
we gonna win enough to pay your electricity bill and get you the lobster, man. I'm dead. I've just not seen Eric's stuff.
Yeah,
Chiefs
okay.
plus 380, but not. I'm dead. Don't think the Lions is all sweet now because y'all was able to beat up on the Bears. The Ravens. y'all see the clip of Brian Branch in the locker room after the game when they hand him the game ball. He's like,
"We got Baltimore next week."
Yeah, you already know what's coming. Lamar finna put belt to ass on Detroit next week, man.
He said we got Baltimore next week. Damn, bro, you can't be happy.
I ain't hit on a 6 teamer on Prize Picks in a long time.
Yeah, it's been a minute, bro.
Oh dang, he said Genty equals Trent Richardson. I'm not ready to say all that.
Oh man, I don't know about all that yet.
Hey, Trent Richardson, that's a major bust right there. He was supposed to be what Derrick Henry was, low key.
Yeah,
and he just ain't get it done, man. But we, like I said, man, go follow us on Twitter. Follow us or go sub to the Moneyline Go. Plays will be posted throughout the next couple days for the week 3 slate, man. I was gonna say, I think already, just to give y'all some freebies that I had lined up. Where did I put these at, man? I'm mad because I bet on the fight this week too. I should have done more on Crawford. I knew he was finna take it home, bro. But
bro, I almost fell asleep.
Yeah, no, that shit starting at 12 o'clock was crazy.
I was asleep. I ain't gonna lie to you. I went to sleep.
I literally woke up as soon as the first bell rang.
Bro, it was like, because Kayla was like, what time did the fight start? And I was like, usually, like, because she's like, isn't it coming on when it's like, I was like, no, usually, like, the main card be at, like, 10, 11 type. And so then it got to 11:30 and we turned it on and it was still the last undercard. I was like, what the fuck is going on, bro?
Yeah.
Like, I get they in Vegas, but y'all gotta do better than this. That fight started at 1 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast. I'd be mad as hell if I was in New York.
And didn't even get to see a knockout. I mean, you saw some good boxing, but
yeah, but all 12 rounds too.
Yeah, all 12 rounds. That's killer, bro.
Yeah. But like I said, I got 2 teasers already lined up for this week, man. So y'all can lock these in. Got Green Bay They -8, Baltimore -6. I bought them both down. 6-point teaser. Green Bay -2, Baltimore PK. That's a lot. Take it to the bank. And then the Chiefs are gonna make this a painful watch. I already know, but I bought us down to PK for -6 and Seahawks -7 to -1 versus the Saints. So both them two teasers already locked in for week 3, man. But hey, like I said, we gonna tap in, we gonna get the picks, and we're gonna win y'all some more money. But let's get into some of the week's hottest topics from week 2, man. And first up, if you a Cincy fan, hey Lee, if you watching this, you might want to tune out. Cause man, what can we say at this point? Is Joe Burrow injury prone, dog? Like, I'm not saying that it's his fault necessarily, but is Joe Burrow injury prone? Because this is now his 3rd major injury, and I know they're saying like, oh, he's out at least 3 months with the potential to come back. Dog, he not coming back. And I don't know why, as a Cincinnati fan, you would want him to come back. Because 3 months basically puts you damn near into the playoffs. That's the end of the season. We already know Joe Burrow get off to slow starts, and it's like, oh, he got to build up through the season. So you just finna throw him back out there in playoff football. Coming off of one of the worst injuries you could have in football with the turf toe, and you just think he finna ball out? Come on now, Cincy. Y'all not that delusional. It sucks because I know y'all was looking forward to the season, but like I said, this his 3rd major injury in what I think 5-6 years now. He's had the torn ACL, he had the wrist surgery, and now the toe. Those are all 3 separate body parts. Like, and that's where I'm like, I think as of right now, it's kind of safe to say, he's injury prone because the best ability is availability, and he don't be available, man. He don't. And you can say what you want, like, oh, it's the line's fault. Like, yeah, the line is not the best, but Joe Burrow be holding on to the ball. He be taking some sacks. He be standing in the pocket sometimes when he probably should just give himself up and not take hits. And then when he get hit, shit, sometimes it ends in the injury like this, man. So how y'all feel about this?
I'm not mad at it at all, honestly. That's what I'm looking to as well. I'm over here looking at myself what I'm gonna do for this weekend. That's one of my actually like.
Who?
The one you was talking about.
Oh, one of the teasers or
the one of the teasers.
Okay, yeah.
Because I don't know if I want to do it because that way how everything was looking, I don't know if I want to do like a straight.
Yeah, no, some of these spreads is.
I don't know because like
they all look like traps this week.
Yeah, because I mean I like the Buffalo one. I lowered it down because the Buffalo one was at 13.5 when I looked. I lowered it down to like 10.5. That's the most I would do.
Yeah,
I'm getting no more than that. That's only for that one. Everything else, I'm probably gonna look at over and unders. Honestly, I feel like it's gonna be a lot of unders this weekend.
That's fair. But what about you, Ken? Because I know you DM me. We was talking about it. And you were saying like, bro, I think he's injury prone, dog. Like, am I evil for saying that? But shit, I think you're probably right.
So, yeah, I mean, I think the injury he had before this one, I was like, bro, like if you go back and look at it, like, bro, even in college, like I was looking at his injury history. So I mean, he had a hand wrist fracture when he's at Ohio State. That was 2017. In 2020, he had a torn rib cartilage with LSU. And then he came to the NFL with the Bengals. He had a torn ACL, PCL, MCL, and meniscus. That was in 2020. Then in 2021, he had a dislocated finger. In 2022, he had an MCL sprain. 2023, he had a calf sprain. I mean, he had the torn wrist ligament. And now he got turf toe. That's a long list. You going all the way back to
that
college,
shit longer
bro.
than the grocery list. I didn't even know he had all that, bro.
Bro, I think it's safe to say he's injury prone. He's injury prone. And I know, like, these are not like, these like small injuries, big injuries, but still, that seems like that's injury prone. I'm sorry, bro. It's like I know it could be unfortunate, but that's still injury prone. So.
Nah, fact. So do y'all think this could end up being like some Andrew Luck type shit? Because Andrew Luck retired. I don't think Joe would because he a fighter for real. But they was pulling up the stats when Andrew Luck retired. I think they both in year 7, year 6 or something like that. But they played the same amount of games essentially Andrew Luck was sacked 174 times. Guess how many times Joe Burrow has been sacked in the same amount of games?
All
All
right.
right, more like
174.
like
201.
Oh, damn.
So Andrew Luck retired from and Joe Burrow's had 30 or 20 some more sacks, and then the injuries on top of this is like, bro, like he can't stay healthy.
Andrew Luck was scared of CTE though. That's why he left. He was scared of CTE.
Yeah. Because he
I don't
would
think
step.
Joe
He
gonna
knew
leave.
he wasn't finna waste his brain.
Yeah.
because he already knew what was up.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't want to lose what he had. That was back when folks was hitting back then, bro. Like, nobody
was
really cared
hitting.
about helmet to helmet for real, and targeting just became a thing in college.
But I mean, if you're Cincy, what do you do? Because I mean, obviously Cincy fans are on Twitter now complaining about their offensive line. But I said it when we recorded the preview for the AFC North. I was like, bruh, all offseason, all you've heard from Cincy fan is like, oh, this gonna be the year. Like, we actually do got a good line. We added some stuff. We did this. We did that. We gonna be all right. And now Joe Burrow back here, they're like, man, they just can't protect Joe. We ain't paying to protect. Yeah, you're not paying to protect Joe because y'all paying T. Higgins and Jamar all this damn money. Then you pay Trey Henderson $30 million. Like, yeah, you're not gonna be able to just stack the line. Like, that's what happens when you pay your players. And like I said, Joe is great, no doubt. He's one of the top 4 QBs in the league when healthy. But compared to the other top 3 QB, he's the least mobile out of all of them. And he sometimes is a pocket potato. So, like, if he got to sit in the pocket to be, efficient, he going to take some hits. And he's staying in that pocket sometimes more or longer than he should. And now it's like every time from now on, every time Joe Burrow gets hit, Cincy fans are going to be crossing their fingers like, please get up. Please get up. Because that's the type of PTSD you got now. Because you just heard the list, Cam. Listen, it's an injury every year, damn near, for like the last 7-8 years, going back to his Ohio State days. So, like, what do you even do? And honestly, I'm like, because at first it went from, oh, he got the turf toe. He might be out several weeks. They're still contemplating surgery. Then they was like, actually, no, he needs surgery. Now he's out at least 3 months. But it's like, really, that injury, you shouldn't be coming back after 3 months. That's really more like a 5-6 month thing to where you really healthy. And I don't know if you seen it, Cam, but I seen a clip. Arian Foster was on his pod talking about it. He said he got it back in college. He said his foot didn't feel right for the next 5 years.
God damn.
Because, like, have y'all seen, like, I know there's been the images floating around because obviously, like, people always hear turf toe, and it's been, like, the running joke this week. Like, it sounds like an injury. Like, well, man, stop. You can play on that. Quit being a bitch. Like, play on turf toe. But, like, it's literally the tendons under your foot that connect to your big toe are just torn. So, it's like, they say it's damn near like the ACL of your foot. So, that shit completely gone for Joe. And that's his plant foot, too. That's his left foot. He stepping up in the pocket, throwing it like that shit. He's not coming back in 3 months, Cincy fans. I'm just letting you know. Like, don't even get your hopes up. And as a if you a Cincy fan for real, you shouldn't want Joe Burrow to come back in 3 months and possibly hurt himself even more. And then shit, your franchise really gone at that point. So, but hey, they went 9-8 last year. 2 years ago, they went 9-8. They still won the game somehow, some way.
Jake Browning not bad. I've had him as a fantasy QB before in different times. He got me 16, 17 points in a weekend.
So, and since they've been able to steal a couple wins to start this season that maybe they shouldn't have won, games they was losing in years past, they could very well end up 10-7 and be in the playoffs. So if Jake Browning lead the Bengals to the playoffs, man, we're gonna have to have some discussions. Cincy, that's all I'm saying.
Lower that list down.
Hey, man.
Ain't nobody moving up, Cam.
I ain't saying moving up. I don't care.
I'm just playing. I'm just joking.
He saw the opportunity for his shot.
I know.
It's like a symbiote, bro. It's taking over my mind.
I'm dead. But speaking of Swans Eagles, man, we got to talk about it. Swan,
Everybody,
be honest with us, Swan. Be
bro, I don't
honest
want
with
you
us.
cursing, bro, but everybody bitching, bro. They got like,
Come on, Cam. But you know what everybody talking about though.
bro, everybody bitching. Every team, well, not every team, but the Chargers did it. Buffalo did it.
No, you just we talking about the false starts.
It's just the
Oh,
way.
no,
do
I
it.
agree. No,
They not, yeah. We're not saying.
I said.
I'm not even for it to be banned, but they gotta fix.
No, I say I admit, yeah, we did. I'm not biased, but we definitely did false start. I said that. That's why I agree. I definitely said that.
It's not even just that though.
I was letting you say it for the pod. That's why I was like,
yeah, like we did false start. I'm not gonna lie to you, we did. But
it's not even just that though.
I think the part that was irritating me when I saw Chris Jones crying about it, I said, bro, shut the hell up, bro. It's just football. Like, yeah, I get we did false start, but like, bro, you bitching about it's not making you look good. I'm not gonna lie to you. And Travis Kelce had to come around and say, bro, it's football. I can't do nothing about it. We didn't lose because of that. We lost because of me dropping.
You don't have no shame though. You don't got no shame
of TushPush.
Yeah.
I don't have no shame on it.
No shame.
The false starts, I admit it was wrong, but the actual move, no, I don't have no shame on it. If you don't like it, stop it.
No, the actual I got no shame on it at all.
I don't have no shame on it, but I mean, I admit we definitely false start for sure. But as far as like banning the move, I mean, it's football.
They're not gonna ban it because of
its
effectiveness. They would ban it because if this goes on with the false starts, that's the only reason.
That's what I'm saying. The false starts, I agree. That's not right. I agree.
They already wiped the internet of all the videos of it.
But yeah, I don't know. Now,
they copyrighted that shit.
It's so
but as far as like seeing all the other players come out crying about like Chris Jones and post game, I'm like, bro, we done played you for like 3 years straight, fam. You should know by now how to stop it. If you can't stop it, I don't know what to tell you.
Nah, bro. It's literally like I don't even know how y'all be doing it. It's like Jalen just uses the O-line as like a log, like logs to roll on.
But it's also with getting to the fact that like Jalen, okay, so like when you're doing a tush push, usually when your quarterback squats a lot, and it's not me just saying with Jalen, like when other teams do it, like with Buffalo and the Chargers, for example, they don't get much success because the quarterback who actually doesn't have like the lower body weight like Jalen does. He can't maintain that weight with them. I know it sounds so small, but what I'm saying is okay. So like Jalen squats 600. Saquon squats 600. So when they doing like tush push, it's easy for them to go there because they can maintain their weight. Pause. Versus Justin Herbert and Josh Allen, who not known for doing that. Like they're 6'5" and like 230 like that, but they don't squat a lot.
So you saying they can't run it as effectively because they not as thick as Jalen Hurts?
They thick.
And there you go. I don't know, bro. I mean, you could argue Josh Allen just taller. If he was shorter, it would be.
You also have to look at that O-line as well. Compare that O-line to.
But I also think that's because, bro. Like I said, I'm not saying they gotta ban it. But I've been saying the only reason I thought they should have possibly banned it because they don't ref it right. Y'all be offside like a mug on all of them. Yeah, y'all guards be all over the ball, take off before the hiking. Because that's why I even said what I said in the chat this weekend. All it took was for the Chiefs to finally see it on national TV and Brady to bring it up. Because 2 years ago, y'all did the same shit and Romo brought it up and it got no traction. But since this was Fox's most watched regular season game of all time, for one, broke the record. I'm like, of course, Tom Brady made note of it, and now it's like, then they brought on Blandino, and he's like, I'm honestly getting tired of having to ref this because it is bad. Now it's like, okay, now we gonna make the change because everything, all the new rules come from a Chiefs game for whatever reason. It
wouldn't even be that bad if like I seen an Eagles fan post about it. He was like, I want to make my money, but I want to make it the right way. Like, I don't want it to be 3rd and 2 and we doing a tush push into a 4th and 1 and then we do a tush push to a first down. Like, if we on a goal line, if it's 1 yard, 2 yards, okay, let's tush push it. But like middle of the field, trying to get the first down. Okay, what are we doing?
That I agree. But I'm saying like the goal line, I mean, if you at the goal line, we're finna score. I mean,
I get it. Goal line, I get it.
But if you try to convert, then okay, I can see that.
Your opponent 30, or you on your own 30, trying to get a first down with this.
Yeah, okay, that's a different argument. That I can agree with. But also,
But that's why I don't even blame them for
shit.
running it like they do, because the refs not gonna call, so they might as well.
Yeah.
But they also go back.
It's like they can't see what's going on though, because like the fucking center is literally over the fucking ball.
That's
Like
what I'm saying.
like that's what I'm saying. Like it's like
But
just
it
a
also
false
goes to my
start, bro.
point
Like
when I'm saying, like, remember I said the offense corner we have, he abuses that like crazy. Like,
Bro,
Yeah,
y'all
y'all
been
are using
abusing it for years though.
No, I feel like they're using it
No.
more though, bro. I don't
We
feel like I've
have-
been
we
seeing
have-
it this
we
much.
Saquon could have had 25 touchdowns last
so we
year.
have been using a lot. What I'm saying is the offense corner we have, every time we get like a 3rd and 1, usually sometimes we run like an RPO, something like that. Our old coordinators we have, sometimes we run an RPO. We did that with Swift and we did it with Miles Sanders. This coordinator, even if it's 3rd and 3, every single time, push. Like he don't even try a chance to give to Saquon like that. He would just simply push. That's why I said this past Sunday, I ain't never seen that much in my life compared to the other RPOs we used to run all the time. Or we run like a drag route and have AJ go to the slant, or run like a post route and have Devontae come down the middle. This man will really run this part like 3rd and 4, for example. I'm like, why are we doing like this far? That's why I had an issue with him running so much. He kept doing repetitive plays. Then you got freaking AJ, like I said, running a slant, and he's 6'2" and 2 something. Why AJ running a slant? Man, that man go down the field. They can't hold you.
Yeah. But this is where I was saying, because I'm like, I don't want people to get it misconstrued where I'm like, oh, if the refs start calling it right, like, oh, the Eagles not gonna be able to do it no more. Like, no, y'all still gonna be very successful. It's just like if they start enforcing the offside shit, because y'all damn near like 100% with this shit right now. It literally cannot be stopped the way y'all do it. But if they start enforcing some of the shit, maybe that drops to like 60%, where it's like, okay, there's a chance we can stop it. But literally, once y'all got to the goal line and y'all did it, and then they reviewed it, and it should have been a touchdown, even though y'all was offsides on that one too. I was like, I don't even know why they taking the time to review this shit, because they just finna run it again, and we're not stopping it 2 times in a row because they gonna be cheating. That shit is going in. So let's just wrap this shit up. Like, man,
That shit funny. I can't even hate on it for real, because like I got the same thing with Shea, his push-ups. Like he just gonna keep doing it, and we gonna keep winning when he does it. So
and I'll say too, it's not like it's something easy for the refs, because the refs obviously standing like 30 yards away from across the field, and like Cam said, the center be over the ball, so you can't even see this shit.
He's literally over it, bro. Like you can't.
But that's offsides in itself, ain't it?
Yes. It's literally over the ball, like the ball
And
is.
that's what I'm saying, because it went from Jason Kelsey when he was still playing doing it. They've had Jurgens the last couple of years. He does it, and I'm like, okay. At the same time, like I'm mad at the Eagles because they doing it this way. I'm not mad because the league hasn't enforced shit. So yeah, if you're gonna let us bend the rules a little, I will. I told y'all, as soon as it get to 3rd and 3, 2nd 3, shit, my whole offensive playbook with Philly. 7-yard slant, tush push, rest of the way. Here we go. First down, okay, let's try to get 6 yards, tush push the next 3 downs. Because you're not stopping it 3 times in a row. So, but nah, it definitely, it got to be enforced. And I don't even know if y'all peeped it on the Monday night game when Geno threw that interception and dude was down at the 1. At the end of the game, the Chargers just needed to get some breathing room to keep running more clock. The refs literally, they was lined up in tush push formation. The ref stepped in front of the ball and was like, no, y'all got to back up. So it's like the league put in that call for sure. Now I just want to see like when it happens with the Eagles this weekend, and I'm honestly interested to see too. Like, do y'all not run it this weekend just to fuck around and be like, oh, we got to go run it?
A lot of people taking Rams, believe it or not. A lot of people are taking the Rams because
I could see why, but honestly, I don't know how good the Rams are against the run for real. Like, I get they've been playing good, but Saquon obviously different, and Saquon ain't been going off. But shit, the way y'all often looking right now, and they might be able to, because that shit.
What's the spread?
I think Rams is 2.5 favorites.
Yeah, 2.5.
Maybe it might have went down to 1.5.
But I mean,
that's too tight.
No, Eagles 3.5 favorites.
Oh,
3.5 favorites? Damn, maybe.
I like that. That's not as tight.
But ain't the Rams home?
Nah, it's the Eagles.
Oh, they away. Never mind. I read it backwards. My bad. I thought the game was in Los Angeles.
Plus,
Well,
they
shit,
have
never
this.
mind.
That's safe. That's pretty safe.
Yeah, field goal win.
That's pretty safe. They've been having some tight games.
I was gonna say I was telling Kim because I obviously I was too busy today, so I wasn't able to do the ladder. But I was saying I would have had the Chiefs as the 2023 Eagles, where shit is just terrible right now. We done fell off, and y'all are the 2024 Chiefs. Everything is ugly as shit right now. Y'all barely winning, but you winning, and now that you winning, now they like, oh, y'all cheating. It's like, no, they would have won regardless.
It's funny how we switch roles.
So we done switch roles, but nah, that might be an interesting one right there. I don't know.
I would say I'm not gonna call y'all 2023 Eagles because the Eagles started off 2-0, even though I'll say y'all more like last year. Because last year we started off 0-2, and then after we took our bye week, that's when we started winning all straight games.
We not finna rip off 15 straight though this year. Hell no.
Cause we started off 0-2 last time. I mean, we lost to the Bucks, and that's when we came back from the bye week and we started winning like that.
Yeah. But yeah, we look like y'all after that week 11 collapse where it all started going downhill, where everything that could go wrong went wrong.
I was so stressed, bro. I was ready for us to lose against the Bucks, honestly. So when we lost, bro, I was not phased. I was ready for the season to be over. So when everybody told me like, "Dang, y'all lost to Baker," I'm like, "Bro, I do not care."
And y'all got them week 4, huh?
Yeah.
And that's
we all lose to Baker. Baker is like, bro, he's like kryptonite. We cannot beat him. Like,
yeah, if y'all win this week, I'm for sure hammering Bucks and Mel next week. If y'all lose, then I might.
You know that video when he said we cannot beat we cannot beat Baker, bro. I don't know what it is. We just cannot beat Baker, fool. So it's like if we lose, I'm not surprised at all.
New Orleans started 2-0 last year too. So.
Huh?
Yeah, that's the Colts.
New Orleans started 2-0 last year too. So.
Oh, that's different. We're not the Saints though. All shade. We're not the Saints.
He said all shade.
Today you're not the Saints.
We're not the Saints. Coaching staff and y'all, we are not the Saints.
It's all good, bro. Eagles finna go out there. Jalen Hurts gonna throw for 92 yards.
Yep, and get the dub.
3 rushing touchdowns on the
Yep, and get the dub. He gonna tell everybody.
Eagles win 21-20.
And he gonna tell everybody, shut your ass up. We got the win.
They dead ass gonna have like under 300 yards of scrimmage yards for the whole team.
AJ Brown gonna have 3 catches for 14 yards. He gonna get interviewed at the game. Yeah, I mean, you see the frustration in his eye. Yeah, but you know it's whatever we gotta do to win the game.
Whatever we gotta do to win the game.
Yeah.
Play. Stros win.
That's gotta be the most boring shit ever.
Oh, did. But yeah, man. Last topic for the night before we finish it off with Cam's sudden surprise for week 3, man. I know it's only week 2, so it's obviously very early. But who's y'all's way too early MVP if you had to pick right now after 2 weeks of watching football, man? I'm gonna swing it to you first, Chris.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
What about you, Kev?
I'm gonna go. Let's look at the stats real quick. But I'm gonna go. Herbert, man. Look, Justin Herbert. He looks phenomenal. I ain't tripping. He looks damn good. He's looking elite right now. He's playing really well right now.
They saying because I know people used to try to throw like say Lamar was like the modern day version of Peyton Manning, where like the struggles, but he's real good. But everything also lines up the same way for Justin Herbert. 6 years is when Peyton Manning got his first MVP, finally put it together. Justin Herbert, I don't know, man. Maybe.
Y'all are doing it again, bro.
We're doing it again. We drinking the Kool-Aid.
Year after year, this keeps happening year after year.
But he don't start off like this. Like 70% completion rate,
5 touchdowns, 0 interceptions,
127 rating. I don't know, man. It looks good. I don't know. They look. That team looks good. They 2-0. He look all right. He look all right. They got the Broncos this week.
Yeah. And Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings, the best team in the league.
Nah, he ain't.
Yeah, that's what you sound like right now.
Where was this energy when it was Sam Darnold?
Oh wait, I mean Sam Darnold. I forgot the nigga name. Shit crazy.
I did. But no, I'm not mad at it. I think he's probably number 1. because give him props because he beat the Chiefs and he balled out that game and made the game-winning plays. And then he didn't do anything too crazy yesterday, but he was still very efficient. But I will say, because I don't know, it just depends on how the season shakes out. Baker Mayfield right there too after Monday night. And Baker, honestly, last year he threw 40+ touchdowns, over 4,000 yards. He just got to come down on the interceptions a bit. And it might, because it's narrative based. And that's where I'm like, I know there's a lot of media that does love Justin Herbert. And they've been trying to, throw him on us for years. So this might finally be their way to do it. But then I'm like, Baker Mayfield is like, he the underdog story for real. From walk-on to Heisman to kicked off the Browns for DeRapist Watson and then Carolina practice squad. And now to this. I don't know. Them two, they got to be top 2 as of right now, man.
I like that pick, Bryce. I like that pick. Y'all know I got him as my future on the season, 3,800 passing yards. I like that pick. That's probably the most realistic one. Yeah, I like that pick. I may tell that. And then my dark horse secret one gonna be Dakota.
Dakota, okay.
Yeah.
Shit, with that defense, he gonna be.
Hey, he technically like the second best QB in the league right now, stat wise. Y'all know how the season stats go with Dakota though.
Yeah,
this is what he do. So.
All set up for a wild card loss to Green Bay.
That's my boy.
Even worse now because Michael on the team. But shit,
bro, we gotta play them in 2 weeks, bro.
Oh, that's gonna be brutal.
I think we play Chicago this weekend. Then we got Green Bay next week.
Y'all got Chicago on. Is that the Monday night game or no? That's Lions Ravens Monday night game. But
I hope that's just a midday game.
But I guess too. I mean, obviously, Josh had the great week 1, and then he didn't really do much of anything. Didn't have to this past weekend. But him and Lamar still right there for MVP. I just think the media for sure tired of giving it to Lamar, but it's crazy because Lamar now has the best passer rating in all of NFL history, which is crazy because, I mean, we can't sit up here and act like not everybody was saying, oh, he's a running back. He need to move to wide receiver. He can't throw the ball. And it's like he's actually become one of the most accurate passers in the league. Now, when it comes to playoff time, I know. I'm not even finna get Cam started. I was waiting on him to alert. I've learned my lesson. Until he proves it, good. So that's what I'm saying. Like Herbert, Baker Mayfield probably got 2 compelling stories right now, and that's probably where they might end up getting MVP if they can be successful. Because I mean, Baker finna get a shot to knock off Philly in a couple weeks, and like if he got Tampa Bay at the first or second seed in the NFC, and Justin Herbert got first or second for the Chargers, shit, we might see co-MVPs. Dan Orlovsky gonna be so torn.
Oh, you gonna be oh my god, I'm gonna be scared.
I think Jordan Love a sneaky one too.
Stop telling us too, man. I'm trying to say that, but I'll let them talk first.
I was like Jordan Love, Jordan Love.
I was gonna say him or Allen again. I was gonna say Allen
Cam already knew, bro.
Cam sent me a trade today. Cam sent me a trade in sleeper for Jordan Love.
That's crazy.
I was gonna say Jordan Love, and I saw Allen go get back to back.
So you got Jordan Love, Cam got Herbert, Chris, you rolling with Baker?
I'm gonna roll with Baker with you, bro. I'm gonna roll with Baker. I don't know if you chose Baker, but I'm gonna roll with Baker.
I'm rolling with Baker too.
Okay, cool.
But I could if Justin Herbert really is able to put together a full season like he is right now. I know if
he's like the ultimate if man. I don't think there's a more if man than him, bro.
Hey, bro, he got Madison Beard now, bro.
Yeah.
That's not how it works.
he got to have a kid.
He got to have a kid. I was about to say he got to have a kid. You never know. It could be on the way.
Well, shit, I need Travis Kelce to get Taylor Swift pregnant like right now.
Oh man,
ew.
Let
me chill.
But we're about to wrap up this podcast, man. But we gotta get y'all another week of Sanders sudden surprise, man. And if y'all tuned in last week. What he say? Don't be surprised when Daniel Jones and the Colts beat the Denver Broncos. So, hey man, he's on it. He got y'all some money locked in for week 3. He gonna get it. But yeah, man, he did his thing. He should be undefeated through 2 weeks, but the Browns and Cowboys sold. But we was right there, and then week 2 broke through. So Cam got another one cooked up for week 3, man. So y'all stay tuned for this one, man. Gentlemen, assume the positions. Y'all know what to do. Mute your mics. We finna kick it in.
Assume the positions for Sanders, Putt, and Surprise is crazy.
Crazy.
Don't
But I didn't say it like that, bro. You did it. You thought about it. What does that say about you, bro? Yeah, man. Let's get this started off with, man. Sanders, Sutton, Surprise, week 3.
It's time for that Sanders Sutton surprise. Cam dropping picks that'll open your eyes. Underdog vibes, yeah, we rolling the dice. One phone call, gonna change your night. Crowd think it's crazy. Odds look slim. Don't have no fear. Just lock it in. Upset alert, now the tension's rising. Don't be surprised when the underdog's smiling. Run to the bank and count off the funds. Upset is sealed. The damage is done.
All right, Cam. Let us know what's going on, man. What we got cooked up for Sanders week 3 upset alert, dog.
Ooh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look, man. Hey, man. Look, man. We back again, man. Hey, we back again. You know, we just cashed out last week with the coach, man. We just cashed out last. I told y'all, man. I told y'all.
Danny Dimes.
I told y'all, you know, take those. You know, they came covered. They won it. They won the game outright, man. Beat the Broncos. I told y'all, man. So look, man. Hey, man. We back again, man. Look, we back again. It's a nice, you know, this is a good one. It's a nice one. It kind of surprised me when I saw it. I was like, hold on. This team just, you know, came off a nice. So look, man, I'm not gonna say too much. So listen, man, don't be surprised when.
Do not piss me off.
What you think he finna piss you off with, bro?
Come on, man. Come on, man. This is Drake, May, and the motherfucking Patriots, man. Drake, May, and the Patriots. Now look, I saw this. I was kind of surprised. I was like, they at home, and you know they underdogs plus 1.5. They just come off of a big win versus a divisional rival in Miami Dolphins, and the Steelers just lost to the Seahawks. A bad loss too, like 31-17, got beat down. And Drake May's playing really great right now. Drake May, well, I think like 5 or 4 total touchdowns, 1 interception, and 400 some yards. Their offense is flowing, their defense is playing good. I like the Patriots this one, man. So look, man, don't be surprised when the Patriots come out here and get that dub, get that upset win over the Steelers. I like them to win outright. I like the plus 1.5. Take it all, man. That's my surprise. It's just my upset alert.
I like it because that Pittsburgh defense does not look good whatsoever. And I'm like, I'm not saying the Patriots just have weapons galore, but they got enough to obviously, I feel like, compete with the Steelers. Because shit, Stephon Diggs had a better game this week. I mean, hey, y'all heard it here first. Lock it in. Cam been on the money with the upset alerts, man. So you can get the Patriots at plus 1.5, get them for the ML at plus 110, or if you want to throw them in a teaser, I might add them to a teaser and even increase it plus 7 because I really feel like it's kind of disrespectful, low key, the fact that they is underdogs at home versus what isn't a proven Steelers team, and it's got diced up by Justin Fields and Sam Darnold in back-to-back weeks. And you saying you think Drake May can't go and do that? So this gonna be a good one for sure, man. So I like it. I like it. How the rest of y'all feel about it?
I actually like it. Steelers defense be looking horrible. I got them on fantasy. They sold me, so I'm not mad at this at all.
Chris, who you think he was about to do to piss you off?
I thought he was going to pick the Chicago Bears over the Cowboys.
No, I wouldn't do that. Nah, they look terrible.
I'm surprised you chose against your boy, man.
A-Rod.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nah, that offense don't really look.
How he gonna perform in this
A-Rod.
game?
I don't know that. I mean, like I said, that Patriots defense ain't like nothing to mess around with. So, I mean, they okay, but it's like,
No, that front line, angle out that front line, cold.
yeah. So, I don't know. I just think Drake May gonna be able to handle that. Gonna be able to handle the Pittsburgh because, like I said, he's been playing really great. Playing really, really great.
How tall is he?
But he like this. He like same
Drake
size.
May like 6'4".
Yeah, 6'4".
Hey, you know,
he come from a basketball family. His brother hooped at UNC.
Yeah, Luke May. No,
I think we talked about.
You know him and Allen like worked out.
Oh, you know, right, Swan, because they used to play Duke. Your team, bro.
Or you got to call you laughing.
Yeah, that shit funny. Yeah, that shit funny.
I know. I like Unc so funny. Yeah.
But you know him and Allen like work like
they work out together.
Yeah, he pretty much took him under his wing and they work out together in the offseason. I didn't know that.
Hey.
You talking about Josh Allen?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
He finna have a student becomes better than the mat. No, I'm playing. Don't kill me, Buffalo.
Hey, you never know. Oh no,
Yeah.
you never know.
But yeah, no, I'm not mad at this because I think that, like, I'm not trying to knock him, but I think that week 1 game with A-Rod versus New York was more of a fluke than it was like, oh, A-Rod, you know, he might really not back. Well, I'm saying because he played good. He had like 4 touchdowns and like 250 passing yards or whatever it was. But this past week, he had 200 yards. And that was versus defensive mind, McDonald, Vrabel, the same type of guy. I think Patriots winning this one. Shit, I think Patriots might win by more than 4. So definitely love the week 3 upset alert. Again, y'all better tap in, man, because we giving y'all the winning plays. We finna start the streak up with the upset alerts, man. So Patriots money line +110 or +1.5. Pick your poison, lock it in, man. I need a sports pod. Y'all already know what it is. But like I said, that was our final segment for the day. Sorry, Ladder Leadership could not bring y'all a ladder this week, man. It would have been a good one. We just got tied up, with real life responsibilities, man. But I already told them they need to be better about managing their time next week, so they can knock it out.
Don't be too hard on them. Hard.
It is, man. It is, man. But we appreciate y'all listening. If y'all listen all the way through, like I said, go follow us on Twitter. Go sub to the YouTube. Go sub to the Moneyline Go. Official plays for week 3 will be dropping over the course of Thursday and Friday. We'll have a little boom slip cooked up too for the squad ride for tomorrow's Thursday night football game, man. So we got y'all covered. We're gonna get back to our winning ways again, like we did in week 2. It's your favorite kids from the neighborhood signing off. Bryce, Dog, Cam, Chris, Swan. We appreciate all the viewers tuning in. I Need a Sports Pod with another banger. We out. Peace. I need it.